Welcome to another video. Walk on the Wild Side, and I am here in Blackpool. Just a quick on this. I wasn't going to film today actually, but I've just heard that Tram Town, which is just behind me, where they have all the old heritage trams here in Blackpool. This is the museum here and the workshop where they service the old heritage trams. And as I turn around this way, we've got the shed there with all the vintage trams there in the shed, but it's been shut down, unfortunately, and there's not a whole lot that I know about it. But there was a meeting, I think it was at the town hall on Wednesday. I've been away all week, so this is the first I've heard of it. But yeah, Tram Town has unfortunately been shut down for the time being. Now, I had a look on the Facebook page, because they do have a Facebook page, Tram Town, and it just said there that due to circumstances beyond our control, we have been shut down from Wednesday. So from Wednesday, and they're supposed to be open today, Saturday, although I'm not too sure. There's no sign of life here at the moment. Don't know if they were open today. But yeah, not great news. Hopefully it'll only be temporary while they probably want to have a look at the structure inside there, because I know that they were worried about the structure not being sound, and the council wanted to close it down because they're worried about it falling down and that sort of thing. And but anyway, that's the situation. That's all I know. We'll take a little look around while I'm here, and yeah, but hopefully it's just temporary. We'll have to wait and see, because I did do a video, didn't I, a couple of weeks ago, saying that the council, they want to close, they want to knock this, well, they didn't necessarily want to, but they were making plans to knock down the workshop. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens, won't we? So this is where I am, Hopton Road. We've even got a hotel, the Hopton Hotel there. And this is where the trams can come in and go out along these tracks into the shed here, which was condemned a fair while back now. We'll just have a little look, shall we? And there's nobody on site at the moment, but you can see some famous trams there. Some of the double-decker ones. We can see the Fisherman's Friend trawler. You can even just glimpse the Alan Bradley tram. Yeah, the one that they rescued from the boneyard a few years ago. But it's all closed up at the moment. And this is the workshop here. This big building here is where they service the trams, and it's also the Tram Town Museum as well, because having had to move from showing visitors around that building over there, they couldn't do that for health and safety reasons, because the roof is in a bad order, and they're waiting for funding to get the roof sorted there. Hopefully one day that will be done. But the museum did move into this building here. We've got a couple of trams in there permanently. And like I said, this is the building that the council were making plans. They were putting in place plans to demolish it because of the condition of it. So not necessarily wanting to knock it down, but well, that's what they said anyway. They were just making plans just in case they had to do an emergency demolition. Yeah, this building is absolutely massive, yeah. And down there you can see the Blackpool Tower. There you go, Blundell Street. So this is Blundell Street, and you can see we've got a tram track here which continues up Blundell Street, even though they put all those new houses in there. The Foxhall Village housing estate. We're just coming around to the other side, and just here we've got this building here, which is the Blackpool Transport head office. So this is the other side of the workshop here. We've got some doors that lead out this way, and this is where it kind of merges with Blackpool Transport, because as we look in here we can see some buses there, and they've actually got some new sheds down there for buses. Not sure if they're just for electric buses or for or just the new buses. It's supposed to be getting an electric fleet actually, Blackpool Transport. They did have one on test, was it last year or the year before, a fully electric bus? I think it was fully electric, but yeah, we're still waiting for electric buses if they ever come along. But they are putting things in place here for electric buses. Can you see how the tram tracks turn here? It looks like those tram tracks must have gone round there before they built this, mustn't they? Because it looks like that. What do you reckon? That building must have been put in place afterwards by the look of it. But anyway, you can see we've got these new houses. They've pretty much completed these ones here. I remember when this was a building site for years. It was about 5 years. If you look back to my first Blackpool video, the main streets of Blackpool, I showed this area here, and it was a building site because the original contractor which built the first phase of this development, apparently they went bust and they had to get someone else to finish it up, but it took ages. So that's looking down Rigby Road towards the east, and if you look sort of in the middle of the screen, you can see some of the original houses that they built. They're all different colours. Some people call them noddy houses. And we've got this sign here, it says Corporation Tramways. And I believe that this used to be on the original HQ before this. Yeah, so Tram Town is closed, and actually they were featured on ITV Granada News this week as well. Yeah, they've had a lot of coverage, haven't they, since I did that video for them the other week. They've had a lot of coverage. A lot of people have been on saying, oh, you can't shut down. Well, they can't, can they? They can't stop the old Blackpool trams. I'll put a link to the news article in the description so you can find out for yourself. But yeah, Tram Town is currently closed. That's all I know because I've been away. I knew that it was going to be on TV, but I haven't seen the report. But I'll put a link to that in the description so you can have a look for it yourself. I've been on Facebook as well. I've been looking around. There's loads of people. There's lots of rumours going around about what's going on Facebook, but I wouldn't believe what everyone says on Facebook. There's a lot of rumours going around in there, so I won't talk about that. But there's quite a lot of talk about it on Facebook. But yeah, that's it for this video. Tram Town is currently closed down. They reckon it's going to cost 3 million to do that. 3 million to repair that building there. That's a lot of money, isn't it? Kicking off with the seagulls over here. Seagulls are going mental over here outside the back of Home Bargains. That used to be the Coliseum Buster. Yeah, it was all go round here in the olden days. Yeah, very, very busy part of Blackpool where the coaches used to come in to the Coliseum. But there you go. It's a bit sad to see it all shut up there, and I can see the trams in there, and it's raining at the moment as well. Look at this sky behind me, it's so gloomy, isn't it? And that rain will be getting through, and the trams are going to, like Paul said on my video, I said they're just going to be left to rot. If they're left in there, they'll be left to rot. Well, we can't let that happen. This cannot be the end for the old heritage trams in Blackpool. But anyway, you can check out that link and find out a bit more for yourself. I'll bring you some updates if I get them, but that's it for this video. Tram Town is closed here in Blackpool until further notice. If you like the video, hit the like button and also hit subscribe and tick the bell for notifications of new videos, and I'll see you again on the next one.